Hi everyone, let's go over my bullish and bearish Elliott wave scenarios on Bitcoin, starting with the bullish scenario where we're looking for a three-wave corrective structure to the downside, after which we want to see continuation to the upside. In this case, we have a finished three-wave structure to the downside in a wave W or A, looking for a three-wave move up in X or wave B, and then another move towards the downside in a wave Y or a wave C. The probabilities are at the moment still a bit higher to look for a move towards the downside in a wave Y or a wave C, and that is because the first structure we got over here of the low, which very much looks like a flat structure, increasing the probabilities that the move up is part of a corrective structure. However, if price is going to move towards the upside and touches the 1.618 here, taken from the high to the low at 65.9k, the probabilities increase for continuation towards the upside. The target for your wave X is pretty much between where we are now and the 1.38 at 64.6k, but the moment you do reach at least the 0.9 Fibonacci taken from this high to the low, the probabilities go up for a flat structure compared to a WXY, and in a flat the most common target for your wave B is the 1.236 to the 1.38 between 63.9k and 64.7k, and then we want to see price move towards the downside impulsively in a wave C. At the moment we are over here hovering around that 0.7. I do think it is good to observe the resistance that we still have towards the upside here. The daily naked point of control at 63.1k in confluence with the 105 target taken from the high to the low, which is a target for a regular flat 3-wave A, 3-wave B, 5-wave C, where then the daily naked point of control at 57.1 is going to be an important target. If I open my target boxes, then you can see that above that daily naked point of control here, we don't have too much above us until we reach pretty much 65k. To the downside, we first bounced nicely on support here with bullish CVD divergences. As mentioned in the live stream earlier, the probabilities were highest for price to move towards the upside. Nice to see that. And also we took the high, so the bullish CVD divergences have now played out. We still, however, have some more support. Of course, the daily naked point of control that I just mentioned at about 57.1k, but also here to the downside 54.6 to 55.2k. The bearish scenario was a double 1-2 towards the downside. Three-wave structure up, A, B, C, and then a 1-2-1-2 looking for a very big wave 3 towards the downside. But as you can now see, price has touched the 886 Fibonacci, taken from the start to the end of your white wave 1, which is a very rare target for a wave 2, common for a wave B or X. So therefore now the probabilities have increased that everything over here is corrective and not impulsive. We also don't want to count this as a wave 1, an ABC flat in 2, and then a wave 3 to the downside. Beside this move to the downside here, looking better as a 5-wave structure instead of a 3-wave structure, which is necessary in a wave B. We also touched the 1.618 over here, which really significantly lowers the probabilities for having some sort of a flat in here, so low probability. So the fact that we touched the 886 here now increases the probabilities to sooner or later take out the high at 63k. Looking at the CVD divergences, as mentioned, we had bullish CVD divergences here, which have now played out. You can see it with the check here in the middle of the line. And as price was climbing towards the upside, we created more and more bullish CVD divergences, which is great to see. Also, for the first time, I am showing the newest update of this template where now my cursor is not freezing. So for the people that have access to the template, make sure to check out the CVD channel soon because an update is coming. And if we then finally look at the probabilities of the different scenarios, then on the 1 hour time frame, the probabilities are higher to sooner or later take out this high here at 63k compared to taking out the low first at 49k. Locally, however, preferably based on the local low over here and the first structure that we got towards the upside, price is still coming down once more in either a WXY or a flat structure. And mind you that with a flat structure, you can also take out this high, but then move down impulsively. And we do know we have some resistance here being the daily naked point of control. I hope that this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the brand new complete Elliott Waves guide playlist I've made that shows you all you need to know about Elliott Waves. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.